can I,
No.
however, one thing I would say about this strategy itself, and I just want to focus on the 8.37% because for you guys listening to this video, and Nicola is taking you through a live example, 8.37%, how much can you get interest from your bank accounts right now? Probably 1, 2% if you're lucky. What about a long-term savings account in your building society? Maybe 4, 5, 6%, again, if you're very lucky. And then you are tied in as well. You have certain tied in rules. We're talking about an 8.37%. And the one thing I like about property, which is echoing what Nicola's already said, is the fact that it's not just the 8.37, it's capital appreciation. Your money, your bank account only grows by adding interest. But that's kind of, it's not growing the capital as well. That's really only if you add the interest to it. But it's not really capital growth, it's just the amount of interest you've earned. Now, that works well over 5 years because you do get compound interest. I get that. But we're talking about 8.37% plus the capital growth that you'll get as well. So this really is a double whammy in terms of investments. And back to your point, Nicola, it's not like shares where if a share plummets to the ground, and we've seen a few of those happen in the last few years, you lose all your money because guess what? You're only holding a piece of paper. No one can, take that bricks and mortar away from you and that piece of land that you own. That is yours. And I think that is pretty much something you've echoed about people wanting to invest in the UK is because it is safe. Governments cannot take your property away from you.
Yes, and it's not only about being in property, it's about investing long term. Here I want to make a point. We need to make a difference between property investors and landlords, and also we need to make a difference between investors and traders. So a lot of people think that you can just put money into something and then pull it out the next year. That is trading, or the next day, or overnight. You just see the price jump and you pull it out and you make profit. It's not exactly how it works with property. This is a long-term strategy and this is an investment. Of course, we do property trading. They are also known as property flips. So we buy the property, we refurbish it, we increase the value, then we sell it for a profit. But this is not something that is very common. The most common type of investment in property in the UK is a buy-to-let. And about 90% of the people that invest in property invest in buy-to-let. Another point I want to make here is investor versus a landlord. So, a property investor invests in the property and everything else is handled by someone else. So the property is found, negotiated, project managed, and let by people like me. Then the property, the tenants and all that is managed by a letting agent. The property investor does not have deeper involvement into the whole process. They just invest, put money in, and wait. They get their profit and they wait.